Hi guys, and this is a current household. This is a different family than the last one that you saw. This is another one that I spent a lot of time on. We're actually on the third generation born of a legacy family, so I will actually go ahead and pull up the family tree. This is actually where Brielle comes from my other LP. I created her specifically for this. But anyway, so this is a rule, kind of like, okay, it has most of the rules of a legacy besides the you have to randomize the children's traits rule. And I just kind of pick the kids myself on who's going to carry it down next and stuff like that. So Brielle was on this lot and she had met Paolo Roca and had Vivian here. And Vivian was given up for adoption, or placed for adoption. Because Brielle was not in a place to be able to take care of a child. She didn't have a lot of money at the time. She didn't even have, if I recall correctly, she was just kind of living in a shack. So that happened. So she gave her up, or placed her with the Pancakes family, who are actually going strong. She's an adult now, these two are adults, and he's still a child. These two are twins. They were the first child between her and Brock. And I kind of go back and forth playing these two because they're kind of like, it's kind of like dual heirs almost, except for he's not living on the lot because all those people would not fit. And so I download a lot of Sims off of the gallery from YouTubers that I watch. So Brock and his wife are both, Brock and his wife are both from X-Urban Sims. It is the Black Widow. I'm trying to remember. Angelica. Yep, that's what it was. I changed her name though for my purposes. And for my purposes in my story, she also happens to potentially have other family members that she doesn't know about, so that's the thing. For the purposes of my story, she was adopted as a baby and didn't grow up with her parents. So, and her and Jace have triplets together. Emmett, Everly, or no, that one's Alona. Alona and Everly. And Sierra here has Luna and Raiden. Both have different fathers. Luna's father is this guy, Joaquin, and then Raiden's is, I don't remember if I changed her to a boy. But either way, I kind of decided that I wanted to just play around with different people and characters, so this is his other mom, in a way, I guess. Technically dad, kind of. No, not technically dad, other mom. But I was just kind of playing around with settings in the MC Command Center. So that's a thing that happened. And then her and Santiago are pregnant as well, and they're married. She's a very, very promiscuous, well, that sounds bad. But she was very promiscuous in her childhood days. As a teenager, she actually was in a romantic relationship with an adult and all this other stuff, and she has like a bajillion boyfriends and girlfriends. She got through most of the serial romantic stuff, but I didn't want her to get through all of it, so I need to probably go through her contacts and just be friends with a bunch of these people. And Gregorio is Sasha's adopted father. He is the first person that she was dating, which made things really awkward between her and Sasha, especially considering that Sasha was dating her brother. Or, well, Sasha had met her brother through Sierra, so that's how that happened. And Sierra actually, and nobody else besides Santiago knows this, Sierra is actually the one who killed Gregorio. She actually still has his urn. So, she needs to get that somewhere so that she won't get in trouble. I actually need to make like a graveyard. That's what I need. Why are you gonna eat yogurt? Oh, that's yogurt parfait. Okay. I updated the house recently. She actually had Gregorio move in beforehand, so that's why they have all this money. Sierra doesn't work. She does take care of her dad's garden that he left behind whenever he moved out, because I wanted to move him out so that I could get the next generation going. So yeah. And that's how that goes. So, and Santiago actually isn't as good as of a person as he's kind of led Sierra on to believe. He was the one that actually convinced her to kill Gregorio and told her that if you do that, then, you know, something can happen between us. So, that's how that went. And after that, she told him that that's what happened, and they got engaged. And now they're pregnant. She actually didn't want to get pregnant again. She never wanted kids in the first place. But that's how the cookie crumbles. And that's what ended up happening. She, if I recall correctly, is still in the first trimester. Nope, she's in the second. She'll be in the third in 4 hours. And she's having twins. So, that'll be interesting. And she'll kind of catch on to some stuff as my story progresses. So, I'll probably do an update as the story unfolds. I don't know where the children went. I wasn't watching them. We actually had a fire recently because Santiago had decided that he was going to try and do something nice for Sierra by making her breakfast in bed because she wasn't doing all that well and she was feeling really pregnant and all that fun stuff, and he decided he was going to try to do something nice, but it kind of backfired a little bit and the stove caught on fire. So I bought a new stove and I replaced all the counters because I like these counters better, and I replaced the fridge because I felt like it. Because the fire only took out this and this, so everything else was fine, but let's see. Luna actually looks a lot like her mom. I don't think she looks like her dad almost at all. She has way too much of her mom in her. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys into Cass, and I will show you what everybody looks like. And then we might go and see all the other people in the family. But that's what's going on right now. I know what I'm doing with Santiago, and it's going to be really interesting. I just need to start playing again, because it's been a little bit since I've played, because I got one of the Zero Escape games the other day, so I've been playing that. But anyway, this is Santiago. He's a cutie. He's very, not... You know, as you can see, all of this stuff. He's a real winner, huh? He's a serial romantic, he's jealous, and he's non-committal. And he's actually gotten jealous with Sierra before, not knowing about her well, he knew about her reputation and her multiple other boyfriends and stuff, and girlfriends. And, you know, that was part of the reason that he kind of was drawn to her. He was kind of just attracted to her in that way because he kind of wanted to, I don't want to say conquer her, but he wanted to he wanted to be the one to rein her in. But anyway, this is Sierra. She's gorgeous. I love her so much. I couldn't find eyebrows that worked for her. I actually had to download these ones because I just could not find ones that were already in the game that worked with her face. Because, like, if I put... The ones that I usually use on Sims are these ones. And she looks really weird with those eyebrows. She looks kind of weird with those eyebrows. And she looks kind of weird with those eyebrows, so... I kind of downloaded eyebrows so that she would have eyebrows that actually fit her face. So, that's that. This is her pajamas. She has like 5 everyday wears. She wears this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Which I might actually take this one out. I don't know. I keep going back and forth with whether I like this outfit or not. This one is the one that they actually got engaged in. And then I kept her wedding dress as one. So this is her formal wear. I kind of went through all of Santiago's without narrating. This was her wedding dress. And she wasn't pregnant whenever they got married. Athletic wear, sleep wear that we already saw. Party wear she has 2 of, but I'm not going to show you the other one. And this one. So that's that. This is little Miss Luna. She looks so much like her mom, it's ridiculous. You can definitely see it in her face. Just like her face shape and the nose and the mouth and her eyes. She actually has her dad's cheeks and stuff. Because I've looked at them whenever they're adults, so. And this is how Raiden looks like. He looks nothing like this whenever he's older. His face is a lot more softer as a child. But these are her everyday outfits. That one, that one. I get really lazy with some of the outfits with the kids because I don't have a lot of CC for kids, so. And that. She's more of a creative child. She's an artistic prodigy and she's a loner. Sierra is, right now, a freelance botanist, romantic, a bookworm, and a foodie. She actually loves cooking. And then he is a rambunctious scamp and athletic, so we'll see what life holds for him. But this is every day, formal, athletic, sleep, and party. So, that's what they all look like. And Jace, her twin, makes beautiful children, might I add. So we're actually going to go and check those guys out, and I'll let you guys in on that side of the story. And they had no clue that they were going to have triplets either. That's part of the reason that they moved out. They needed... That's part of the reason that they moved out. They needed more room. There's not enough room in this house for 3 adults and 4 kids. Because at that time it was Sierra, Sasha, and Jace, and then it would have been the triplets and Luna. Because Sierra and Sasha were pregnant at the same time. Luna and the twins are the same age. Oh, poor Raiden. He's so cute. Anyway, so we are going to go check those guys out. Just go to manage worlds. Because I'm a boss like that. And Brielle and Brock are just kind of like chilling. They all live in the same town. Brielle actually moved a little bit closer to Vivian so that she could have a better relationship with her. Vivian does know that she's adopted. Vivian does know that Brielle is her mom. She had a relationship with her mom growing up. It was an open adoption. They let her, you know, have Vivian sometimes on the weekends to spend time with her. This is where these guys live. We're just going to go into Cass really quickly. Because she's probably at work and, or well, she doesn't work. He works. I don't know what she's doing. So, why are you in your formal wear? But anyway, this is Jace. He is amazing. He's actually a really good brother to Sierra, and they're very close. They were best friends until she met Santiago, so this obviously Sasha. You can check out Urban Sims video to see what she looks like, her being made. And then we have this outfit. I have a lot of like everyday outfits for the girls and then like one for the boys, because girls tend to wear a lot of different outfits and stuff and change things up, but boys tend to kind of like do the same old thing. So, why is your hair blue in this one? I could have swore I fixed that. Because originally she did have that hair, but she kind of went back to this one. Now I've got to make sure that it's all right in every outfit. I don't even remember where this one is. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! There we go. And then this is her formal wear. We saw athletic, sleepwear, party wear, and swimwear. And then I don't remember which one of the girls is the oldest. The girls came first and then Emmett. He's the youngest. So we'll go with Everly first. This is Everly. She actually looks a lot like Jace, so she has a little bit more of like a masculine face as an adult. And then Alona is like the spitting image of her mother. She looks so much like Sasha, but there's just a little bit of Brielle in there too. She doesn't really have a lot of Jace's features, so I think she got more of like Sasha with Brielle. So she got some of like her grandma's features. And then this is Emmett. He looks like he's a good mix between Sasha and Jace. So, and the way things are going for these guys is pretty well. Jace is in the tech guru, if I recall correctly. So he's doing pretty well for himself. They fixed up this house for themselves. They actually renovated it before they moved in. And that's that. There's not a lot going on with them right now, but I think it'll get a little bit more interesting as they're teenagers, and the twins over here are teenagers, and stuff like that. And then we've got these guys, and you guys have seen Brielle if you watch my Brielle story LP, but I'll still show her off. Brock is obviously X-Urban Sim, so you can find his Create a Sim as well on her channel. Everyday, I kind of wanted to like tone his everyday down because he was wearing something else that looked a lot younger than what he is, so he just wears a t-shirt. And then that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And I probably need to put like a shirt on for this one because he's older. But this is Brielle. She used to be a fairly thin sim, but she doesn't really mind that she's gained the weight because it's who she is now. And, you know, she gained the weight because she had children, and she wouldn't change that, so this is her face as an adult. She kind of looks evil. I noticed that before. Everyday clothes, or everyday formal. This is actually her wedding dress because I never take them off. I just keep them. Sasha didn't have one because they kind of had a shotgun wedding after she found out she was pregnant, so. Athletic, sleepwear, party wear, and swimwear. Oop. And I love her. She's gorgeous. She's probably one of my favorite Sims that I've made. And things I forgot to show Elijah. We'll have to go back in. Things for them are going pretty well. Brielle's just happy, and her and Brock are just relieved that Sierra finally settled down. They were worried that they were gonna have to take Luna and Raiden from her because she would leave them at home and go out and party all night. And, you know, not a good thing. So he actually ends up looking a lot like Jace. But it wasn't a good thing, and it wasn't healthy, and they were worried for Luna and Raiden. They were worried that they were going to end up following the same path as their mother, or that they were going to end up, you know, starving or in danger because Sierra wasn't paying attention, so. And that's that. Now, what I told you before about Sasha having a sibling, she's actually a twin. Guess who her twin is? This guy. And he knows. He knows about her, but she doesn't know about him. And there's a reason. He is the one that told Sierra to get rid of Gregorio, and there's a reason for that. And he is just he's a very broken individual. I'm trying to think of how to word this. He is very jealous, he is very possessive, and that is going to come through a lot stronger in the coming time, especially with Sierra having his children, and with his children then being in the picture. He's already fairly possessive of Sierra, and right now she doesn't mind. You know, she doesn't care that he's like that and that he treats her like that. You know, it's nothing. She actually kind of finds it flattering. She likes it, and in the coming days or weeks in sim time, we'll see what happens, and I will give you guys an update. This lot is one that her family owns. Her parents actually still own the lot, so if anything were to happen with him and she told them, they would be able to get rid of him. But we'll see what happens. Because he does love Sierra. He does have feelings for her. He does want her happy. But he also has the issues he himself has. And he doesn't know what to do about them. And he's scared to tell her about anything because he doesn't want her to judge him as has happened in the past. So, we'll see what happens, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to comment on what your thoughts are, or where you think I'm gonna go with the story, or any suggestions that you have on where I should go with this story. And again, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!